Hello, I'm Stephanie Percy, and this is 123 News. Today we will be discussing if the Hobart's Run initiative is currently gentrifying Pottstown. But first, you might be wondering what gentrification is. It's the process of renovating and improving a house or district so that it conforms to a middle-class taste. Hobart's Run is an independent charity organization started by the Hill School to designate revitalization of the Pottstown area. However, many wonder if the program is currently gentrifying the area. Gentrification is at an alarmingly high rate in big cities like Brooklyn, Seattle, and LA. In fact, the issue of gentrification is that it moves lower income families out the area. It begins by many people noticing the listings of houses. The surrounding Pottstown area, although having a very small population of 22,000 people, hosts a very prestigious boarding school called the Hill School. The Hill School is known for its amazing campus surrounded by an area that many associate with poverty and crime. This reputation often opens the question of if Pottstown needs to be revitalized.
Pottstown has an identity crisis. They don't know who they are with the different types of living situations on either side.
Like in one direction and you're like in open fields and there's like farms, and then even when you look at like both sides of campus, you have some more like socioeconomically challenged areas versus I think like what people kind of sometimes visualize as like suburbia.
It's fine, it's just that like we're not exposed to much of Pottstown.
I think Hill kids are extremely blind to the poverty that's a few steps outside of our campus. I guess because of the privilege that they have. I think the Boys and Girls Club that was started by Maggie Pearson, I believe, and Michael Vanelli, was a step in the right direction because I feel like they go to where these kids are and they just like hang out with them. On Saturday, I made my way up with Maggie Pearson to the Ricketts Center where they have the Boys and Girls Club. The center aids to help inner city kids around the area because of the lack of support from the area. I don't know if Hill is actively gentrifying Pottstown.
So I do think that they're making it better, but it's kind of like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and so we're doing it sort of from our middle class perspective, and that's what we think is the better way. And yes, I do think they could perhaps be gentrifying.
And Hobart's Run is kind of the idea of bridging that gap between here's what Pottstown is and here's that Hill School invader, and here's how Hobart's Run can help connect the two and make a difference and facilitate everything going on. So I would say Hobart's Run isn't gentrifying Pottstown, but it's helping connect Pottstown.
Here where we go and clean the streets, but I mean, I feel like it's not really giving back in a meaningful way. And I also feel like they could have a better outreach by helping kids in the Pottstown community by offering them admission to the school. The question isn't what will Pottstown do for its area, but what will we do for Pottstown's area?